Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Well, we might have an early signal that a low has formed here in this support area. Good performance out of our support area, right? That's what we've got it for, because we are watching these support zones for possible reactions here between $185 and $192. That was the last communicated support zone, and the price from the recent lows already rallied round about 9%. Am I convinced that this is already the next move up? No, but you know that we are watching for another high, so I'd be very happy if it is starting. I can only tell you that this here doesn't really give me a 5-wave move up yet, so there's no way to confirm a low is in. That's why we've got these signal levels. It's only just crossed above initial resistance, which was sort of, let's say, a signal to watch it at least. Yeah? And now we've broken above the previous highs, which means that the immediate downtrend is over. So because it can't be a wave 4 anymore, it's too high, right? So that means the low might be in. So let's explore that, right? What does that mean? If the low is indeed in, it could be, I mean, okay, was it this low, this low? This is always the problem. Looks a bit like a double bottoming structure, so that's not reliable. I can tell you that. Either way, I only have 3 waves up. But let's just assume the low is in. Let's just assume it really bottomed where it needed to in the support area. Then, and we've got a first break above resistance. I can remove the resistance area from the chart now. Okay, what kind of structure would it be to the upside? So, really, it shouldn't be a surprise that it starts to move out of choppy and ugly structures. Why? Because the initial rally was in 3 waves, right? We talked about that. So this is an ABC structure. That means the third wave that we're tracking would also be an ABC structure, right? So that means we cannot really rely on microstructures that much. It will just be a complete mess. We cannot really say how exactly the move up will unfold. There are 2 pathways I'm tracking. It's from a bullish point of view. I mean, this is all based on the condition we're holding $185. I mean, below that, other interpretations come into play, which I discussed in the previous videos. Certainly, as long as we're holding 185, the 2 pathways higher are in play. And it could be either wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, 5. But then the yellow count is a diagonal pattern, or alternatively, a larger diagonal where the A, B, C structure is wave 1, and then we get a wave 2 afterwards. It's just a slightly different way of counting it. Either way, from the support area, we'd like to see another high, but only as long as we're holding above 185. So both are both are similar, essentially. The difference is that the C wave would be a 5-wave move, but it would have to be a diagonal itself. The yellow count, third wave, would be an ABC structure. So I will just count it as ABC for now. Could be like that. This is not, anything that would be set in stone or in any way a very clear structure, but that's what I would track. So yellow count could move up from here. And I mean, that is all based on the idea that now the last low is holding, because if that doesn't hold, 185 is support, and then below that, the larger time frame support comes into play at $162, below that, $120. But check out the previous video where we covered the larger time frame for that, okay? In the white count, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the white count. White scenario count. So yeah, these are essentially the 2 scenarios that I'm tracking. All I mean, there isn't really any support I could add at this stage. But really, it remains relevant. So these are the structures for now, okay? And the next resistance is here at around $218. And $220, this area around these previous swing highs. So overall, above that area, then the 245 area comes into play. and into focus. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. For those of you who don't know yet, we launched this week our MCO Global channel. Let's see if we can get it to 5,000 subscribers here on Sunday. Thanks all for your support. This channel has been growing already significantly. It is going to be great. There is going to be a lot of content, interviews, in-depth analysis, broader patterns, larger time frames, not only Elliott wave, but also discussions around geopolitical events. How does the Fed, how do Fed interest rate decisions move the market? Things like that will be discussed here. Today I talked about the Bitcoin reserve in the US, how it could impact the Bitcoin price. So check it out if you're interested. It's linked in the description. Thank you very much. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.